We're live. All right. See, we're professional. We even have an opening. Welcome to Fun University. Welcome to FU. We are just here to have some fun with some toys. Here with my buddy Slasher. We're gonna have a whole lot of fun. Maybe some of the other horsemen will show up a little bit later on. Big shout out to Mr. Wakulian, Etep Wakulian of the new Wakulian Order, who will be wrestling tonight, of course. But yes, this is Fun University. We're here to do that thing they don't like you to do. We're here to have fun and kind of nerd out and talk toys and fun. And, yeah, that's the whole point of this channel. So
Batman toys.
We got Batman, we've got clowns around and all kinds of beautiful things to look at. So yeah. And again, it's just one of those hello, happy Saturdays. Let's have some fun because after this, we'll be going to Slasher's channel and watch Roadhouse. So
Motherfucking Roadhouse.
It's a Saturday for guys and ladies who like movies and toys and fun. That's why we're here at Fun University. So yeah, that's pretty much that's it. That's the spew. And again, I myself have never ever opened one of these McFarlane figures, if you will. I've got two of them here. And the funny thing is, the second one here, what they did was they opened the bottom, they opened the sides, they pulled out the original figure and then put in the Jokerized version of what was just supposed to be the regular Scarecrow from the Dark Knight trilogies. So, and it had a lovely Amazon sticker on the back. So I was told that this was factory sealed, which would have meant that this happened on the line and they put the figure in the wrong box, which I would have been ecstatic for. Because that's one of those rare collection things that you can find from time to time.
It's a cool figure, but yeah, that's quite a massive mess up on their part.
So I ended up getting it for free. I complained to eBay and I'm like, I'd like some of my money back, a partial refund. The person never responded. And I didn't pay for this.
Yeah.
It was free.
That's the best price.
And again, what I wanted was, because I already had one of these on the back wall over here. I wanted the version that isn't Jokerized so that then, I could have them side by side because I thought that'd be kind of cool. Because here it is in the box again, but this is the sealed one that's, mint in box. So we'll put that one away. And instead, I've got all the things here to make the Bane. I don't even have to. You can buy them for about $50 on eBay already assembled and everything. But yeah, man, they have a ton of freaking little zippity ties and all that shit on here, don't they?
I forgot it's the Jokerized Bane, right? Since all the Joker characters, the Jokerized Bane.
Yeah, so it makes it and it's funny because they had the version before that wasn't. So you've got regular Bane and then Joker Bane. And I'm like,
Tom Hardy Bane.
Yeah, it had me dying. I was like, that is awesome. I was like, okay. But I mean, it's not like the Joker isn't one of my favorite characters because without the Joker, we don't have Batman. So, But yeah, this looked kind of cool to me, and I was like, you know what? Why not do a stream where I open this stuff and show it off? And I'm glad Slasher was free to jump in here. It's got one of them normal little foot bases on it, nothing too fancy, and then it comes. I guess they all come with cards, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I have one with one of those DC ones that has a card. I think the Brainiac I have has a card.
Yeah. I saw that figure. That's a nice looking figure too, by the way.
Wait, yeah, it does have a card. I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, see the Superman card?
Yeah.
The Superman card in the back over here.
Heck yeah. You betcha. But yeah, I don't know. These are I've always, most of the stuff I get it. I'm not going to open a lot of the stuff because I just get it because I like it. Then I can display it on the wall or wherever. And then this is my kids' and grandkids'. This is it, man. I have when I die. That's what they get.
I always go through that dilemma. Do I want to open this or not? I always go through that.
I mean, I'm not saying I won't. I would open every single one of these. I can. I bought them. They're mine.
But that's why I don't mind getting stuff loose. That way the choice is already made.
My thought was originally I was going to mail these to Vinny and let him do a review on them.
Well, you should hold on to them.
But yeah, that was one of my ideas. But what I'm going to do, he doesn't know it since he's not here, and he's not going to. Nobody's going to really watch this because they don't know this isn't on the main channel by any means. That's what makes it even funnier. Is one of the ones that I bought him for a gift that he doesn't know about. I'm going to do that though. I'm going to send it to him and tell him it's for him to review, and then if he reviews it, I'm going to tell him, oh, by the way, I bought it for you anyway.
That's cool.
Because I kept telling him once you, if you end up needing, something to review, I've got a couple items I don't mind you doing because, I don't really have the turntable or the proper lighting by any means. And I mean, I'm on a 2013 iMac.
But you could still do a review though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You don't need that rotating thing to do a.
I've been working on the stuff a little bit. That's why I've been doing the stuff in the garage. That's why I took most of those statues out of the boxes. Most of those were mint in box. I literally opened the boxes up and broke the tape line just to make sure the statue was in it. Because again, I come from that era where they would try to sell you a VCR box with bricks in it.
With rocks in it or something, yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty cool looking figure, man. Now that I got him out, painted up his face, gave him purple pants.
I'm amazed they allowed the noose to be around his neck.
Yeah, that is pretty crazy, right? That's detailed as hell.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I'm sure you can pop the head off and put the regular Joker stuff on there. You've got basically Scarecrow's body. So if you want
that green, is that green from the light or is that the figure?
The green is from the light.
Okay, the green.
Yeah.
Oh no, it is kind of green.
But it's got green hints into the actual. Yeah. Here, let me blow myself up.
That was a cool effect that was going on with that light.
Yeah, because I've got a green light right here. So that's why I was because it does have a little bit of the green accents to it on the coat, because again, it's Joker eyes. So he's been Jokered. So hell yeah. Including his his little costume here, which would have been basically his lab coat, from the movie.
Yeah. That's a cool figure. I never even saw the regular version of that.
Well, and I didn't either. And that was the thing. Like, I was looking and I got these for decent price. I actually have, and I'm so excited it's on its way. So part of the collection, what I want to do is get the Batman when their faces don't have the masks on them. So your favorite movie, The Batman.
I saw the Catwoman one. Yes. Oh God, I hate that movie. But yeah,
I did. Well, I actually got for like $5.
It's the cheapest. That is the cheapest McFarlane figure at the comic store 2 blocks from my house. It's like $15.
Well, I got the one where he doesn't have the mask on, because then I could pop his head off and put other Batman heads on the body.
Yeah, that's cool that they give you that option at least. So you don't have to have.
I don't mind the suit. And again, the headpiece is a little bit different because he's over there, but I'm not pulling him out. He's holding up like 4 different figures over there. But the costume was kind of neat. I was like, all right, well, and I'm like, all right, if I'm going to pay $10 total and that's shipped to my door, I offered him $6 and he accepted it. And then I got a in package 66. It's got 3 little cars and another little piece to it. They're going for like 15 on eBay, and I ended up getting it from the same guy for like 10. So I gave him like $20 and told him to ship me some stuff, and I'll be getting that here the next week or two. There was a figure that's in Indianapolis, so it came from your neck of the woods, It made it to Indy, but it won't be here till Monday because Indianapolis is 3 hours from me, but it takes 5 days to get here.
Oh, okay. But,
That's the mail service, and they're upping the prices. So thank you guys. Thanks for what they do is they ship it from Indy, which it's stupid because it should have went from New York to South Bend, well, actually to Fort Wayne, and then to Elkhart, and then to me. But
you're near South Bend. You're near Notre Dame.
Yep, that's yep. Instead, it goes from New York by you to Indianapolis, which is literally 3 hours south of me, to then go 45 minutes west of me, to then come back east, go to the Elkhart post office to then get delivered the next day. I don't think as an American citizen we should be paying for shipping anything anymore. It should be free. Here, Slasher, I'm mailing this to you. It's free from here on out. No more, we can just mail stuff to you. We're survivors. We deserve free mail.
Well, how about we petition to restart the Pony Express?
Yeah, it'd get here quicker. But yeah, that's what's happening there. It goes that far. Oh, and then you get hands and arms for the Bane. So I need to get the Bane that doesn't have the hands and these arms, and then I'd be good to go. But yeah, the Build-A-Figure idea I always thought was funny because you could, if you get different ones, you could just build whatever you got, right?
So you have the full set, so you could build Bane. Are you?
Yep,
you're gonna open every single. So you're gonna open all of them and build that Bane?
Well, these ones, no. I'm gonna probably keep trying to find ones like this, because you can buy just the parts.
I know, yeah.
And I found one on eBay for like $50, which I might end up just buying the figure to put up next to, because I got this one opened. I'll probably get another Harvey Dent, but I'm really trying to find the original one more so from the movie.
I have
than the Jokerized version, but they're a little expensive on the eBay. But this one here,
I have a Build a Galactus that I never got to finish.
Oh shit! Yeah, I've seen a couple of those. Oops, shit, wrong button. There we go.
Like 2004.
Yeah,
he's missing in both his arms and a leg. But this is fucking huge, though.
I have actually seen you can find pieces of him on eBay.
I know. I've looked.
Hell yeah.
I've looked. I just don't have an eBay account yet.
Gotcha.
All the times I went crazy on eBay was other people's accounts.
Well, I went crazy on mine, but I got, like I said, I ended up with him free, and he's like a $25 figure all day long. And again, it's the first time I've ever opened one. I've got a Harley Quinn and a Joker that's on a card back more version from Target that's DC or McFarlane and whatnot. But I've never, this is the first time I've ever bought any of these. And it was after Trina got me that Adam West Batman that's up in the corner there. But yeah, these are really detailed. I've watched some of Vinny's reviews, and it's really kind of cool when you actually take a look at them and the things they do. They are way more detailed than the toys we had growing up. I mean, G.I. Joe was better than Star Wars because G.I. Joe moved.
Star Wars was good for what it was. It was lacking, but it was good for what it was. So yeah. Did you pick up any of the 66 ones, the mini ones, like the reaction ones, the ones that are like the Star Wars figures?
No, I've thought about it. The closest to that I got was when ETEP sent me the X-Men 97 Cyclops.
Oh, okay.
And I kept him in the box just because I thought it was hilarious. I was like, "Oh, that is just beautiful. It's exactly what it should be." And he fits over here with my Potato Head X-Men. So, and he's next to a Mr. Potato Head Wolverine anyway. And then we got little Potato Head Captain America because Potato Heads rock. I'm sorry, that's just hilarious.
This is the only Captain America figure I have. This one. I think this is from you ever seen the cartoon Superhero Squadron?
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think that's what it is.
I believe you are correct, sir.
I have a U.S. agent figure, but that's not Captain America. That's U.S. agent.
Yeah. That's about the only thing they did get right in that crappy series. I enjoyed that.
Did you ever see that Mattel did Batman figures?
Yes.
For like, I don't know, like maybe like 2 or 3 years at most. See this one? This one has the same thing that a lot of my figures have, where the arms start to change color.
Yeah.
Compared to the chest.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why I didn't put this thing near the fucking window or anything.
Probably just cheap paint.
Maybe I smoked around him too much.
He's smoking. Oh yeah.
You gonna open another one?
Yeah. I'm pulling the stuff out because this one I actually have to open because it wasn't pre-opened. But since I'm already Joker style, we went ahead and went with the why so serious?
Okay, did they actually make that with the Joker like licensing? Like DC actually licensed the knife?
I'm assuming. I don't know. My wife got it for me a while back, and it just sits up here with all the other Joker stuff. But I thought that would be proper to open up, especially since it is Batgirl. One of Joker's favorites to torment.
The autographed Batgirl. That's the one with the autograph on it, right?
That's right.
Someone we don't even know.
Yes, I literally, the GM, and it's like, oh, okay, well, yeah, GM, well, whatever. I mean, I almost thought about not opening this one, but then I was just like, you know what? I got it for like $8 or $10. Again, great deal. The box is already torn anyway.
That's usually a good excuse to open shit.
Yeah. I mean, I like the back of the box, so the artwork is really nice and stuff. And again, eventually, some of this stuff I will have on display in the gym, so that'll be cool.
Don't you think that these McFarlane figures should have shit on the back? Like, look. This is what they used to do. Look how they have the fucking line of figures. Don't you think that McFarlane should start doing this? I mean, it's cool artwork on the back of it, but
yeah, because like this one doesn't have it, the other one didn't have it, but yeah, I've seen some that do where it'll have like other pictures of the ones for the Build-A-Figures, especially.
The old McFarlane figures always had that shit.
Like yeah, it did have it down in the bottom corner.
Yeah.
And this one comes with all kinds of crazy shit. I mean, literally. It's just so yeah.
Wait, are the playing cards part of that stand or?
Yeah, I do believe they are actual playing cards, and all of them have it. So if you get all of the figures, I wonder. It's obviously not a full deck. There's only 4 cards.
Just like the Joker.
But yeah, we'll see once I get that all opened up. But yeah, these that other one, where the hell did the box go? There it is. It kind of had the artwork.
Oh, okay.
It's just covered up with the sticker, and it's right, it's that itty bitty little spot. And then it's a smaller version of where the actual one, it's the same size. It just has the Jokerized version of the Bane. That's the only difference. It's literally the only difference in the box. Same figure. They Jokerized them, from the first box and then the colorizing, and obviously.
Yeah, but they didn't give them the Jokerized colors. It's the same. It's the regular
same figure, just Jokerized colors. Yeah. From the original, and the Joker one that comes with Bane's head is literally the exact same figure, not Jokerized, Not nothing. It's the exact same figure, just with a different car with the different boxing. And instead of having the Joker eyes Bane, it has the regular Bane. That's the only difference.
And
Talk about making money.
Other than the paint job, the Riddler figures, the two Riddler figures, same sculpt. The sculpt's the same.
Yeah. The two Bane figures are identical, other than the colors.
No, the two Riddler figures.
Oh, the two I've got. Yeah. No, they're different. Different paint.
Oh, the sculpts though. Is the sculpt the same?
Yeah, the sculpt looks identical. Same sculpt, just different paint.
Isn't that kind of a ripoff?
Well, one of them's the platinum, which Vinny could explain better, because I think the platinum, he said they do better stuff with it.
It's an excuse to make more money. That's what the platinum is.
Yeah, that too. You're not wrong by any means. We could charge them more. It's platinum. What makes it platinum?
Slightly greener.
That Joker, the Heath Ledger Joker, looks identical. The identical figure, the card back's the only thing that looked different. Funny enough. Man, this is a pain in the ass. There's like itty bitty little ones. Wow, they really think people are going to watch. I mean, all they do is switch out the figures.
I got this Joker with a fucking really yellow face. This was the one where you're supposed to the Jack Nicholson one?
Yeah.
The first line of Kenner Batman figures.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's supposed to be like a color change face to go from like, the Joker to human.
When he gets splooshed in the face with the water.
Yeah.
In the diner scene. Yeah.
But it's permanently that now. This figure is so fucking old that it's not. I don't think it could change back.
That's what happens when you're fully moist.
He's 24/7 moist.
That's right. His moisture is not a problem. These damn little straps are. There we go. There's one.
I hate those fucking things.
Well, again, I've never dealt with this shit before. This is the first time. Long time watcher and follower. But yeah, these things are a pain in the ass. There we go.
Well, some of the wrestling figures, some of the new wrestling figures have that shit too. The little fucking where they're like tied to the fucking to the plastic that they're stuck in.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. I ain't gonna lie. That was really a pain in the ass. And she comes with a boomerang and a green bat, right? Batarang, and then a purple gun, cable. So that's the two things that are in there. I'm gonna leave them in there just for now. But overall, the figure, yeah, I mean, you could do pretty much anything with this thing. It's got full movements and the crazy cape being greened out. Now this is Joker eyes, big time. This reminds me of the movie when he goes through and destroys the suits, and this is supposed to be the Batgirl from the Three Jokers line comic.
Is her cape? Is her cape like rubber?
Yeah.
Oh, so it doesn't. It's not. Yeah. All right. It's just set like that. It's not.
Yep. It's just rubber. It just kind of sits there. Same with Scarecrow too. That was kind of a rubbery. It's not actual cloth. It's just rubber. But he's all purpled and.
Yeah, I had a Candyman figure where the trench coat was like that.
But yeah, I mean, kind of cool for what they are, for like free and $8. I'm not gonna complain for some McFarlanes. It's actually kind of cool, being the first ones I've ever had and opened.
You never had any of the old McFarlane figures, the ones from back in the day?
I had Spawn. I had a couple Spawn figures that I got from Toys R Us from back in the day. But a lot of stuff we had was like Toy Biz.
Yeah.
Growing up back then, we really.
Toy Biz was Toy Biz. They tried to have Marvel and DC.
Yep.
Because they were making the DC figures at one point. They had the Batman where his belt could come out, where you could you pull his belt out and he has like a zip line.
Yep.
That's in the figure.
So you could zip him. Yep. And then you could hook it up and he would zip away and go back to it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Them Toy Biz toys were the bomb, dude.
McFarlane got a shit ton of fucking licenses for things though. Like he was doing all the sports figures too.
Yeah, I've seen that. He's got a lot of the sports figures.
They had the basketball figures where you have like the stand that you put the basketball player on. He looks like he's dunking.
Well, I found out
all the movie shit, he had all his comic books.
Hell yeah. Well, it's like this one here. I got this one in a lot of 3 for $40 shipped for free. All right, and it's a pretty cool looking Lex.
Is it Jor-El? Right. Oh, it's Lex. I thought it was Jor-El for a minute.
Yeah, no, it's Lex in a power suit. So this was a Target exclusive that's going for $80 on Target.
Shit, man.
Mate, I was gonna open this one. Now I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna open this one because it's in really good shape. So I might keep this one. But I did find a place that had a couple of them for like normal price, like 15. So I'm like, I might buy a couple of those because I thought that was pretty dope. Yeah, it's like it's like with the Superman, and then we're gonna get him the 3D print ETEP's head, and we're gonna put ETEP's head on that body, and it's gonna be hilarious.
Oh, a changeable ETEP head?
Yeah, because again, with those 3D printers, you can do little heads. Imagine instead of it being Lex Luthor's face, we put ETEP Wakulian from Wrestling with Horror. That would be funny. But yeah, I thought it was a pretty cool looking suit because then if you get a Superman head too, you could always plop a Superman head on it or like a Jor-El and if you've got them 3D printers, like they pretty much have where you can buy how to do all that stuff. Like it tells you how to program. I don't know anything about them. I've never messed with them, but I'm assuming it's kind of like the CNC stuff that I did.
Yeah, I never fucked with them either. I fucking wish I could.
I've seen what Fisk has done because I have them behind me, the figures he sent me. And I've seen on eBay people do different heads for the Marvel Legends figures and stuff. So, and I remember back in the day,
accurate to the actors and shit.
Yep. They had one for the Colossus I have where it gives them more of the classic Colossus head. Like if you don't like the head that comes with it. If you don't like the head that comes with it, you can replace it with another.
I saw that
should be that easy.
I saw the Deadpool, the Deadpool movie Colossus that they put out. You saw that one where he comes with the Bible and shit. I don't like that costume. I don't like that costume on Colossus.
I like him in the original cartoon version where he's just always, and that's what they did in that first Deadpool movie. He's just all armored up the whole time. Like, yes, that's what I'm talking. He's eating cereal and he's armored up. That's what I'm talking about.
They wasted the shit out of him in those fucking first few X-Men movies. They completely wasted fucking.
I mean, the second one, at least we did get him versus Juggernaut. That was a crazy looking Juggernaut, which was cool. But Juggernaut that's really all I remember about the second movie.
Juggernaut was the coolest thing about that.
Yep. Because the kid that was in it, the heavy set kid, he ended up going to the Godzilla franchise.
Wait, the fat kid from Deadpool 2?
Yeah, because that kid is the same kid that's rolling around with the girl from Stranger Things in the van. That's her buddy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I was watching the King of Godzilla or whatever, the newer ones, and I was like, that's the little fat kid from Deadpool.
I know. I can't remember which fucking. Wait, how many Godzilla vs. Kong movies did they do?
Well, technically one, but
then
they made
the new
Empire one. So 2 with the new Empire.
Okay, so I think I might have just seen the first one. The first one was with that guy the last guy who played Tarzan, right?
I believe so.
Something Skarsgård or something like that.
Could be. I know it had the dude that was in the vampire show on HBO.
Yeah, that's the same guy.
That's
yeah.
the guy, right? Yeah, I can't think
Yeah.
of his name though. That's what I was gonna
Something
say.
Skarsgård.
He was in True Blood, and he was in Battleship, the movie, which was pretty good.
I think he was the head vampire in True Blood.
He was one of them, yeah, because I remember watching that with my wife, the series. But yeah, that's back when I had cable. Was when True Blood was on back in like 2016. I haven't had cable since 2016.
Funny you say 2016. Funny you say 2016. Okay, this guy was the last one to play Tarzan. Alexander Skarsgård, the dude from True Blood, like we're talking about.
Yep, and Godzilla and Kong. Yeah. Because
Kong
New Empire, it's an all right movie, but like I watched some of the after stuff, and the guy's like, "Well, of course he's going to be purple and pink. Those are my favorite colors." And I'm like, "Oh, I don't care about your vision. Just make a good Godzilla." Which it was an all right movie.
But he was purple and pink for a reason, right?
Yes,
because that was the energy shit that was going through him, right?
Yeah. He gave it reason. It's just the only reason the colors were there was because he decided that's the colors he wanted according to him. And that was in his own little documentary thing that was on the movie.
I know very little about Godzilla stuff. So, I mean, it's cool and all. I like the monsters and shit, but I haven't seen every single movie and every single country's version of it,
Same. We grew up on it. Like I had a black and white TV. It could have been in color, but hell, we had a black and white TV.
I did for a little. Yeah, we did for a little bit when I was growing up too.
You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I mean, like it was cool. We'd get WGN, Channel 9, and you'd have it on the air, and you'd be able to get because I'm close.
WGN is the Chicago channel, right?
Yep. Yeah. Correct.
When I was living in Tennessee, we got that channel.
Yep. So, but we'd get that air, and on the weekends, you would get the Kung Fu movies and the Godzilla movies. And like, I turn the stuff on now, and it's all English, subtitles and original Japanese. And I just put it on for background stuff because I can't read the subtitles.
On the channel here that became Fox, every Saturday afternoon, we used to get drive-in movie, and it was always a Kung Fu movie. Every Saturday afternoon.
The only thing that would be fun is to kidnap everybody and take you here. We go south to Plymouth because they have a drive-in movie theater.
Awesome. So, I never went to any. I never been to any fucking drive-in.
Neither had ETEP. That's why I was like, that would be something. I'm hoping maybe eventually what'll happen is we'll find kind of a center location that everybody can make it to and afford it. And make it be a smaller con that everybody can make it to and afford. And then maybe we get a table and, go from there, once he's ready to go. That was kind of the plan. And then he kind of started the wrestling stuff, which is even more awesome. So, because we were talking about doing some cons in Ohio and then trying to look at some other places. Got out there by you for the Friday the 13th thing with you and Brutal. That
Jersey, right? What is it? Is it? What's the name of the place in Jersey?
The Camp Crystal Lake where the movie was filmed.
Yeah, right. What's the actual place? What's the name of it?
Yeah, it's like Camp Crystal Lake.
It is called. It's actually called.
So. I'm pretty sure that's what Brutal said. But they hold stuff on Friday the 13th, and it was like this last September was Vinny's birthday. Plus, it was nice, but unfortunately, we couldn't all go. Because that was originally the game plan on Friday the 13th to do streams with a couple other YouTubers as well. Some of the world-class bullshitters were going to meet us and everything, but it just didn't quite work out. So we weren't able to do the September meetup we were going to do. And then we were going to surprise guys like you that live, where you guys are. We'd be like, hey guys, we're all here. We're actually here. So let's hang out. This is awesome being able to do this, but you put us all together in actual society and you're going to have a lot of fun.
I'm not able to go out in society yet. Well,
Yeah, but when you are,
mingling and going to parties, I can't. I'm not. I wouldn't be able to do that. I wish I could,
oh
but
no, we'll
I
get you
can.
when you're
The
ready.
current condition I'm in, I can't.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. But prior to that, I mean, that was kind of that was what we were all hoping to do. And then again, with everything that we've all been through the last couple of years, especially, everybody's health. So, it is sad. But yeah, like I said, last year I went to Horror Hound. That's the last time I saw ETEP and everybody. And normally I'd see him 2, 3, 4 times a year. But I mean, literally, that was it. It's been almost a year. And other than the fact that I couldn't make it up there to watch him wrestle tonight, just with the weather and everything else going on, again, it warmed up here today. It was back to a normal
What are you at?
25 degrees.
45?
25.
Oh, 25. Yeah, well, I'm seeing we're at 30 right now.
Yeah, I went outside earlier and I was like, wow, it's actually quite nice for once.
It was fucking freezing though. I don't mind the cold weather, but like I was talking about my current condition, it makes it worse.
Totally understandable. Let's see. It is actually, I have no idea what it is now. I haven't looked since this morning. 31, and it feels like 19 degrees.
Let's see. Does it say here what it feels like?
So when I said 25, I wasn't joking.
18. It says feels like 18. It's 30, but feels like 18.
Yeah, see, that's what we've been having. So today, like, it got up to 25. That was the high today. Like, I don't care what that thing says. The temperature just, it feels like, well, then that's what the temperature is. It can't be 30, but when you go outside, it feels like 19. That means it's 19. Man. Duh.
Say how you really feel, weather.
I'm telling you. It's I was dying when they're talking about these horrible snowstorms. It's January. It's winter. What did you think was going to happen?
It's winter.
It doesn't, like, they made it like it was a big deal. And 6 years ago I shared where it was 10.
It barely snowed here for 2 straight winters. It barely snowed here, and that's usually unheard of.
We got more rain in the winter the last 4 years than we ever have.
I remember one year up here, it snowed in October. And then it didn't snow for the whole winter. The only snow we got one year, this is probably like, holy shit, maybe 2013 or 2014. We were getting some really stupid fucking weather up here. Like one April, it was 70 or 80 something in April. And then the next week it was a snowstorm. I was like, the fuck planet am I living on?
Well, the last couple of years, I went and saw Deranged Lunatic, my buddy, my Uncle Gary, and hung out with him. And then I came back home, and I was literally, it snowed, rained, dried up enough that I was burning stuff for 2 days. And then last year, I was catching up on the year before's yard work. In March, I started actually legitimately burning and doing yard work. By the end of March, I was already into this year's yard work. I've been here a decade. It has never been that warm in March to be able to start the previous fall's yard work.
You probably have similar weather patterns to me here, right?
Yep. Yeah. More or less. Yeah. Like normally we have winter, and then we have spring, and then we have summer, and then we have fall. Now it's been a combination of all of them all within the week, because it would literally snow, warm up, rain, and then freezing rain to snow. That's what we've had the last 3 years.
And then when shit like that happens, it's easier to get sick because you're sweating your balls off one morning. And then when you wake up, you don't want to have the blanket on you since you go to sleep sweating your ass off. And then when you wake up, it's like fucking 12 degrees in your room. A good way to get sick.
You're not wrong, And then a lot of people don't spend any time outside anymore. Like I'm outside every day, all the time. Even when it's cold, I'm outside shoveling snow. Like that's how I start my day. I get up, I look to see how much snow coffee, see what the blood sugars are, see what the temperature is, and then I go from there. And it's coffee and then some food usually, and then I'm out the door shoveling and getting to the gym and working out. I do the snow shoveling is my pre-workout, and then I'll go have an hour long or a 2 hour long workout, sometimes twice a day. Like I would have been doing a second workout today, but I was just taking it easy, watching some Batman and, messaging and saying, hey, if anybody wants to jump on, I'm going to do a quick stream just because I'm bored. I got nothing else to do. And I really just didn't feel like having a second workout today. I was like, you know what? No, I ate 6 pieces of pizza and I'm just going to be a fat kid. I'm done.
I try to get out as much as I can, but every time I'm coming back from the store, I feel like I'm about to fucking collapse.
Oh, yeah. Especially with everything you're going through right now, man. So, getting back to getting healthy and everything. So, yeah.
I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm going to grab something to drink, okay?
No problem. Right. But, yeah, so far, I mean, I'm enjoying the fact versus this version with the tiny artwork that the newer version is just boom, big. Even though it has a GM on it, I don't know who the GM is, but but it is the 3 Jokers Batgirl, which is pretty cool. Like I said, she's got a chest movement thing. I've seen Vinny talk about that before, where it moves pretty well. Arms move well. A lot of posability there. The right knee doesn't want to really bend much at all, but tippy toes, ankles. Yeah. One knee's really, really tight, but other than that. Leaping building from building. Yeah. She's a coming. She's a coming for you. But yeah. Interesting knees. I mean, they do stand up pretty well, even without the stand. Scarecrow does a pretty well job. Batgirl, she does great. Not too complicated. Not much I can add. It's not going to quite reach. It's the main thing. But yeah. She stood rather easily on her own. Kind of bend the legs and the knees and everything to get it just about perfect. And back and hips. Yeah, these actually stand pretty good on their own for being what they are.
Sorry, bro, I'm back.
You're good, man. I was kind of standing them up without any stand, and they actually stand up pretty good. Pretty well balanced, these figures are. The 2, anyway. Kind of impressed with how well they're balanced.
Oh, they come with stands too, right?
Yes, they did. They came with the stands. But it was kind of cool because, I mean, obviously she weighs a little less because she's smaller, where this one's got that beefy weight to it. I was really curious to see if it would stand on its own, and it did rather nicely. So And again, these used to be like $15 figures, man.
Oh, like the McFarlane ones, it's rare for me to see these things fucking cheaper than 20 or 25. The McFarlane ones, sometimes like even like the brand new ones, when they get them in my comic store, the brand new ones, sometimes I'll have them shits at like 39.
And if it's the platinum, yeah, like 30, 35, 40 is like the normal price for the platinum series, even. And I'm like, that shit's too expensive. But when I got those two Riddlers, I only paid 25 each, and then I had to pay 10 for shipping.
Have you ever seen the Deceased figures?
Yes, because they've got a Harley Quinn one that looks sick.
Yo, the Deathstroke in my fucking comic store, $60, bro. Holy shit.
But they're badass looking, right?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are fucking awesome looking.
Yep. I think I found them on eBay for like 45 or 50. So like, and again, if it's marked up to 60, that sounds about right, you know, because you can maybe Jew them down a little if you want. You know, but yeah. I mean, that's why Tommy called me the haggler, man. I will haggle you down on a price. You know.
What channel are you having this running on?
This is on Fun University, literally Fun University. I think it's Fun University 1975 is the actual channel. But yeah, I had done that. I forgot to click and share it on where it was.
Yeah, because I didn't get no YouTube.
I'm sure you're not even subscribed. It's one of my older channels that I just converted to something else, and then I did a video with Trey and ETEP when Trey watched, I think, Friday the 13th or something. He was telling us about the movie.
It doesn't even say you're live now.
And
because I'm looking at it, Fun University 1975, and your profile pic is a bunch of lightsabers, right?
Yeah, with the wiener dogs. Yep.
There's it doesn't even say you're live.
Well, I'm not surprised. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it's still scheduled. It's unlisted.
That's why. Okay.
Yeah. But that's why it's not popping up, because it's unlisted.
I gotcha.
Because originally when I set it up, I just went go live and I did unlisted because I didn't know when we were going to start. And then what I did was I went in and changed it to be published, but it didn't save apparently. It didn't save. So
I just subbed to that channel, so I probably get a notice next time.
Right. Plus, when I actually do it right, that would probably help. Hey, what do you want from me? I'm not a YouTuber. I'm just here hanging out with a good friend of mine. There we go.
You're not a YouTuber. You're just on YouTube all the time.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just on YouTube. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm just here. It's my friends are YouTubers. I come on their shows. I'm lucky enough, to know some pretty cool guinea pigs and artists and Trina from Real Horror to ETEP and Wrestling with Horror, and doing the movies and the video games and us all hanging. And again, it's all Tommy's fault. It's the damn pig that brought you and I together. That Tommy.
I met like all of you guys through Tommy.
Yep. But again, I met Tommy in the chat of Owen's movie blog, World Class Bullshitters, years ago. I've known Tommy longer than I've been on YouTube, and I've been on YouTube since 2018. And I've known Tommy longer. That's what I mean. Like, I used to message him when he barely had any internet.
That's about the same time I started too, 2018.
Yep. So that's the funny thing about all this. Like, I don't look at myself. I'm not doing this for a career. I'm doing this to hang out with my friends. And with Fun University especially, this is one of the things I've been trying to kick off for a while, where it's just, and again, we talked about doing the ECW wrestling stuff and all of that. And it's just, and everybody's schedules and injuries and other family members and everything going on. It's fine. But, again, I want to thank you for jumping on here with me, because we're getting closer to that 8 o'clock, 8:30 mark, where we will be going to your channel for sure. But, and again, it was just one of those, it seems silly, I'm sure. But to me, it was like, it'd be fun just to jump on and kind of open a couple new figures and check it out, because I've never actually done this before with these kind of things. I've never bought them. I never had them. I never thought I'd have it. Like, I always enjoyed watching the stuff Tommy and Vinny would get. And, Trina would show off some of hers, and you'd show off the stuff you were getting at the shops, and it was like, man, that's awesome. And then I was like, man, I want to kind of do some of that. And then these came out, and I was like, I have to get these. I mean, come on. I made a 6-foot mannequin into the Joker. If you're gonna have a Jokerized set of something,
that's cool that you got them like some of them, not all of them. You got at like dynamite fucking low prices.
No. I paid cost on a couple of them. I did pay MSRP on a few, but that's included with the shipping included in the price I paid.
That's so cool that you got all of them, you know.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Well, it was one of those. There isn't one figure behind me that I don't like or that I didn't want. Like, I'm not gonna go buy a whole set of shit if I don't like 90% of what you gotta buy, and or if I can just wait and buy the Build-A-Figure for $50-$60, I'll do that.
Yeah, that's usually the trick they get you for the fucking Build-A-Figures. Like there'll be like the Marvel ones when Marvel Toy Biz when we were doing the Marvel Legends, like that Galactus I showed you.
Yep.
I had to get a Professor X figure to get one of those Galactus pieces. Now, don't get me wrong, Professor X is a cool character,
but
do you really want him as an action figure?
Do you really need him as a toy?
You know,
can't you give me Archangel?
Like, it's just like, all right. The coolest one they had was the Toy Biz early, like those first X-Men that Toy Biz was doing when he had that like gold floating chair.
Yeah,
that one was kind of cool.
Where the arm on the right, I think the right arm opened up and there was a little compartment for the gun.
Let me show you the Professor X figure I'm talking about.
Or even the they did the one with Wolverine in the X-Men, and he goes to the future and wakes up. Oh, he's got legs. Like, make that kind of a figure for an action figure. I had the one in the chair. I know what you're talking about. I had one of those.
That one.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, he's just in a.
And he comes with the Cerebro helmet. Yeah, it's basically if you get a fucking Patrick Stewart action figure, basically.
You know, he's in a wheelchair. I love it.
Like, that's one of the figures I had to get to build that Galactus. Don't get me wrong, like I said, I like Professor X.
Well, at least
I would have rather had Omega Red
chair. Why couldn't they do the Doctor Strange one where he was in the gold chair, like what you're talking about, instead of a wheelchair?
Yeah, that fucking gold floating chair he had. That one was cool.
Yeah, just like the cartoon, the original animated series.
But look, his wheels have X's on them.
So lame. It's still a pretty cool looking figure, though, even though it's got a wheelchair.
It is. I won't lie, it is. But you know what I'm saying?
No, it is, dude. That's a pretty cool looking figure for what it is.
If I had a choice between getting an Omega Red figure or a fucking Professor X figure, I'll take the Omega Red figure. You know?
Oh, I get it. I totally get it. It's okay, like my Devastator. You know, I've always wanted the actual Constructicons to make Devastator. I always thought that'd be cool. But yeah, I don't have the eyesight or the hand capability to halfway transform anything anymore anyway. But being able to do stuff like this and get a shot and be like, man, that's just kind of cool. And the plow blade was glued back on because this one was, when I got it, it was damaged. You know, somebody had it on display ahead of time. So when I threw that other one in there, though, I was like, you know what? This looks pretty badass. But it wasn't until like hanging out with Tommy and you and Vinny and having fun with our stuff that I finally wanted to break these out and start doing pictures and do the stuff that I've been doing on the Thursday stream with Tommy and the Guinea Pig Collective and Vinny Art for Collectibles Pass with Slasher and Trina and myself. So yeah, that's why it was so much fun busting these things out, being around this group of people, taking the pictures, having fun, man.
That's awesome that you got back into this stuff. I think it's cool that you got back into this shit.
Well, and I've had these statues. I mean, for the last decade, they've been stored in the gym, in the garage. It's a heated, air-conditioned garage. So it's temperature controlled. And I just never had a reason to get them out and display them until I got those couple of other new statues. And again, it all had to do with collectible pasts, for Digital Underground. So I mean, which I'm or United Underground, which I'm digitally happy to be a part of.
Digital Underground.
Yeah, because I get digital distraction. I got my words mixed and tangled, and United Underground. We're digitally underground. It's digital.
Don't worry, I know you were just listening to do the Humpty Hump.
That's right. You know it. That's right. Don't you forget. Hump me, baby. Do the Humpty Hump. But no, I mean, it's, again, doing this with Tommy and having the great friends, across the internet in different states and even different countries from time to time. And, just simply put, yeah, man, we're here to have fun. And if you don't like that, F you. Get the F out. We're not here for you. We're here to unite and have fun. And that's the whole point of Fun University. And this little teeny tiny channel I have here is just to do stuff like this. Bring 1, 2, a couple of horsemen, up to 5 people, because I'm not paying $40 to be able to have 10 people on. Sorry. I'd run 2 StreamYards before I do that. Between mine and your channel, we can have 12 people each.
Yeah, I don't blame you, because I feel the same way. I feel the exact same way about that shit.
But yeah, I'm just here to have fun. I'm going to bring people on to have fun with, and it's going to be a lot of the people we stream with all the time, because that's the people I want to be with. These are the people I choose to be with, want to be around. And again, we're just talking toys and fun, and I miss not having daylight savings time. We here in Indiana didn't used to have daylight savings time in Michiana, and now they do, and I hate it. I want to kick in the nuts whoever it was that decided that we needed to go on this shit, because my whole life we didn't have it. Then it messes everything up, especially when we got friends like Tony that's over there in that specific timeline.
But he's
3
Nevada,
hours
right?
behind us.
He's Nevada, right?
Yeah. So, but again, I don't know. We've all been lucky enough that we all found each other in the chats and have been able to jump on here and do silly streams like this and have fun. And we're getting ready to do that here in a few minutes anyway with Slasher, because he's got his stream at Roadhouse, baby.
Fuck yeah.
And I can't wait. I haven't seen that movie in a long time, to be honest.
I always like to go back and watch this movie.
It's got to be on your top 50 list. I don't know how it couldn't be.
Top 50? Yeah, I would say top 50.
It's got to be. I mean, not that, we got to sit here and go through that. But for me, Swayze, come on. Look at the people that are in this movie. And we'll talk about that. I'm not going to say much more than that, because we're going to be getting into that. But wrestlers and, just Sam Elliott and everything else, dude. Yeah, it's a good movie. And you know what? I think the other ones would have maybe done better if they would have had Swayze in them.
Everybody's pulling out knives on each other in this movie. You notice?
Yeah. That's why I kind of did the opening with the knife, too. To pay homage to where we're going to next. Look, man, there's a plan in here somewhere. I'm not saying that it's functional, because, look, I put the fun in dysfunctional. That's what we do. But there is a plan here somewhere. You can kind of put it together if you want to. I just like, do I look like a guy with a plan? I mean, I'm just here. I throw stuff on. I'm like, let's have fun, and that's it. That's as simple as it needs to be, and as honest as I can ever be. We're just here to have fun.
A plan for this unpublished video that's live right now.
It's legitimately, it's live. It's just not live on the channel because it's unlisted for some reason. So yeah. Well, when I go live from my phone, when I end it, it goes private.
Oh, every single time it just automatically does it?
Yep. So when it uploads, I have to go in, and a lot of times, I'm stoned, so I forget completely. I don't even think about it. And I'll go through my stuff like you were saying. I'm like, where's like the last 3 bonfires? Oh, shit. And I go through there. There they all are. I got to mark them from private to public or publish. And then, public. And then, hit OK. That's why I don't YouTube. They made it so hard. I can only record from 2 channels from my phone. The other 2 channels, this one and Welcome to My Madhouse, I can't record from my phone. But my original channel.
So you're using different emails?
Well, I've got 4 channels, and my original Superfan channel I can stream from my phone, and Frank and the Wiener Dog Clan I can stream from my phone. The other 2 it won't let me. It says I don't have enough viewers, or I don't have enough, subscribers or views or watch time. I don't know. It's so because back in the day when we first got on here, we could stream from our phone, our tablet, our computer. It didn't matter.
I remember the StreamYards though. StreamYards would fuck up your phone, like overheating left and right and shutting down. At least when I was like first going on streams and I was using a phone, I had a phone. It just wasn't on. I was everything I was doing was running off of fucking Wi-Fi like a bum.
Well, the problem is though, like when we had Hangouts, Google Hangouts, everything worked fine.
And it did.
Forced us into this.
Yes, Google Hangouts for the little bit when I started going on streams, that it was kind of like the dying days of Google Hangouts.
And it's sad because what made it suck is you had to enter in the key from YouTube through OBS and shit. StreamYard, you don't. You do a couple buttons, click. 99% of it works, unlike right now where we're not listed, but it will be once we end. And then we'll be going straight to your stream. So actually, if you want to share your link in the chat.
Well, I didn't put it. I have it like you. I have it privated. I always leave it. Because I never know what time we're gonna end up going live. You know what I mean? Because depending on the movie and people piling in,
Well, if you just want to put your channel though, so everybody, your channel, just put it in the thing real quick, because then that way they can find where we're going to be going in the next 20 minutes or so. And because we're going to watch Roadhouse, and that's, you guys can watch it and then hear all of us that watch it what we have to say, because we'll probably be about 10:30 when we start covering what we watch, like normal. Look, I had coffee with dinner to make sure I'm wide awake like I was last week, brother.
Oh, you know what? I can't. Since it's an unpublished thing.
Put it in the if you put it in the private chat, I can copy it and post it. Is what I was meaning. Sorry,
I got you.
Yeah, because after that, I'll post everything in the. I can do it. You can't, because they're assholes. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, and again, this channel here, it's been nothing but fun. That was why I made. Well, first off, I made it because I thought it would be funny to come on and say "F you." Welcome to Fun University. Great big F you. And then I started seeing wrestling doing it and stuff, and I'm like, "Oh, you bastards!" I think mine started long before WWE started doing a Fun University. So, just saying, mine was here first. But
yeah, man, I'm gonna go grab a sandwich. And then I'll send you the link to
and I will be there. I've got it right here in the chat. So
thank you, man.
Anybody watching this on the playback, you can click this. This will take you to Slasher's channel, where we will be covering Roadhouse. So yeah, we're gonna have ourselves a lot of fun. I hope anybody that watches this, please like, share, comment. We will respond to comments. Maybe do a little bit more of these, and it'll be a little more structured. But hey, hopefully you had fun. I know I did. Slasher, did you have fun?
Always.
All right. Well, that's all that matters. So for my good friend Slasher, for the Wiener Dog Clan, and being the head of Fun University, I just want to say, everybody have a wonderful day, and F you all always.